stay on the shot?
Yeah, you can bring it down.
That would be great.
Thank you.
Can the microphone come down a
Did y'all
little bit?
get that?
Stay on the shot. That's the question.
This song we got here.
Just a hair away.
No, just go with my right hand full of Betsy.
Boy, that fucking hat of yours caused a lot of trouble down here.
My hat's blowing the whole Oh, now wait a minute. Any cowboy would know this,
That's
don't
not the way you lay a hat down.
I mean, we'd lose.
We just realized it.
We would lose a lot of audience right there.
Got California barrel.
They're not your effect.
Okay, if everybody's ready, we're going to try one.
There's only one problem. I can't see the commercial for the hat.
Okay, let's go ahead and move it back.
I mean, I'll just hold it.
Just hold it there when everybody think you pay.
And I'm picking my-
Since he's not in this commercial, why can't he wear it? That would mean something.
Is there any way that you
Are we ready?
put your headset on so we can hear Willie talk? I can hear Willie talk. I can hear yourself with the headset. Okay.
Very good.
We ready in there now?
I think you did great.
Anytime.
Hi, I'm Willie Nelson, and I'd like for you to tune in for this month's Lone Star Cross Country Music Hour, which features in stereo Jerry Jeff Walker and the Lost Gonzo Band, recorded at McFarland Auditorium in Dallas, and Ray Wylie Hubbard and the Cross Country Cowboy Twerkies, who have been asleep at the wheel while recording at the Alliance Wagon Hitch in Austin. See y'all. They make it hard for you.
Mike, he'll hold it. Sean, hold it.
It's not easy to make commercials these days. You get in all kind of positions.
It's going so smooth.
Huh?
You have
Yeah, it was going good in there.
let me move it back.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that bandana?
I like that. Hi, I'm Willie Nelson, and I'd like for you to tune in for this month's Lone Star Cross Country Music Hour, which features in stereo Jerry Jeff Walker and the Lost Gonzo Band, recorded at McFarland Auditorium in Dallas. Ray Wylie Hubbard and the Cowboy Twinkies with Asleep at the Wheel, recorded at the Alliance Wagon Yard in Austin, Texas. See you then. I didn't get that. That means I almost got there. didn't I?
Not quite.
Hold on. The problem that we have is that cards are great,
If you
but
look at them.
you see your
Tell me.
Hi, I'm Willie Nelson, and I'd like for you to tune in for this month's Lone Star Cross Country Music Hour, which features in stereo Jerry Jeff Walker and the Lost Gonzo Band, recorded at McFarland Auditorium in Dallas. Also, Ray Wylie Hubbard and the Cowboy Twinkies, along with Asleep at the Wheel, recorded at the Alliance Wagon Yard in Austin, Texas. See you then.
Excellent. Beautiful.
It's still not all the way down there.
Get them closer.
You see me look at the card, didn't you?
Okay.
You busted.
You cheated.
We'll try one more little different version. You might nod or say that.
Is Ray Wylie in the picture?
Yeah, he's in the
Oh,
action.
well.
And so you might say, and
Yeah,
Ray
okay,
Wylie right
got
here.
it. Yeah, okay. Well, that's,
Okay.
I've been trying to ignore him.
Oh no, he's in the picture. No, he's definitely there.
Did you mention Ray Wylie?
Gonna be Ray Wylie Herbert.
Okay.
Last tap.
All right.
Hi. Oh, hi. I'm Willie Nelson. I'd like to invite you to this month's Lone Star Cross Country Music Hour, which features in stereo Jerry Jeff Walker and the Lost Gonzo Band, recorded at McFarland Auditorium in Dallas, Texas. Also, Ray Wylie Hubbard and the Cowboy Twinkies, along with Asleep at the Wheel, recorded at the Alliance Wagon Yard in Austin, Texas. We'll see you then.
And can you think of any way that you might jump in there for a second or two while he's doing that?
Why don't you let him read the part of the thing with me? Why don't we just swap it back?
Okay. Right. Look
What?
at me for a second, please.
Pardon me?
Look over here for a second.
Who's he talking to?
Thank you. That cameraman over there.
Can I get a cigarette, Mickey?
Okay, you're all set
please?
again?
Just a minute.
They're gonna.
Hey, why don't it says and Ray Wylie Hubbard? Why don't you start
I
that?
want you to do that. Jerry Jeff Walker, Lost Guns Band. I'll say, and me, Ray Wylie Hubbard, and Cowboy Twin.
There you go.
I'll take the last
All right,
track.
okay. And then we can say together if you want to. See y'all then.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay,
Everything.
here we
Well,
go.
if we do it in harmony.
Now, Willie's going to
Okay.
take it down to Jerry Jeff at McFarland, then Ray's going to go and me, Ray Wylie, and he'll finish it up, and then together they'll say, see y'all then.
Well, that was a dumb
Did you
idea.
get that, Bill?
I'm sorry I brought that up.
I'm gonna have to do something.
Oh, I thought you meant to see y'all then.
No, I'm talking about you do your part great, and I was gonna get to mine and flip it.
And quiet if we can.
Well,
Hi there. Hi, I'm Willie Nelson. I'd like for you to tune in for this month's Lone Star Cross Country Music Hour, which features in stereo Jerry Jeff Walker and the Lost Gonzo Band, coming to you from McFarland Auditorium in Dallas.
and myself, Ray Wylie Hubbard, my Cowboy Twinkies with a sleep at the wheel at the Alliance Wagon Yard here in Austin. So hope you tune in and watch us.
Keep in cards and letters coming to this. See y'all then.
Okay.
I think we ought to get Mrs. Olson,
I like that one.
get a professional commercial person to do that.
Try not. All right, let's do it. Apparently there was some glasses or something. I didn't hear anything in here, but the microphone heard glasses tinkling or something, so we'll just do it one more time.
What's wrong with glasses tinkling, actually? When
Yeah,
we're in a
it's
bar
all
and a
right
beer
for me,
joint
really.
with tables and all that.
They just like to do it one more time and then we'll move
Perfection in the truck.
on. Isn't it?
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Hi, I'm Willie. Excuse me.
You're with us.
Oh, that's right. And you're. Hi, I'm Willie Nelson. I'd like to have you tune in this month for the Lone Star Cross Country Music Hour, coming to you along with. Can I start again? We're still rolling. Hi, I'm Willie Nelson. I'd like for you to tune in. I'd like for you to see me slow down and talk a lot slower. Hi, I'm Willie Nelson, and I'd like for you to tune in this month for the Lone Star Cross Country Music Hour. That's not right, is it?
Why don't you have a sip of beer?
All right, we can't drink during, we can drink before. We roll? Hi, I'm Willie Nelson, and I'd like for you to tune in for this month's Lone Star Cross Country Music Hour, which features in stereo Jerry Jeff Walker and the Lost Gonzo Band, coming to you from McFarland Auditorium in Dallas, Texas, and
Me, Ray Wylie Hubbard, my Cowboy Twinkies with Sleep at the Wheel, recorded at the Alliance Wagon Yard in Austin, Texas.
we'll see y'all.
We'll see y'all then.
Okay.
Now timing is shit.
Okay, now we're gonna
was
slide
kinda
on
strut.
into introductions for the
all right.
show.
And we just kind of left
All right,
with
you
them
fix
on the
that. I'm
end.
gonna.
Are we rolling? Hi, my name is Willie Nelson. This is Ray Wylie Hubbard. We'd like to welcome you to this week's Cross Country Music Hour, sponsored by Lone Star Beer. This
month.
oh, okay. Hi, my name's Willie Nelson. This is Ray Wylie Hubbard. We'd like to welcome you to this month's Lone Star Cross Country Abusive Hour.
Getting officer.
Hello and welcome to I forget all that Ray Wylie, Wilson shit. They know who we are.
Welcome to the show.
Hi, welcome to the show. I'd like to welcome you to Lone Star Beer's Cross Country Music Hour, presented this month by Lone Star Beer, also featuring Jerry Jeff Walker and his Lost Gonzo Band from the McFarland Auditorium in Dallas, Texas, and also Ray Wylie Hubbard and Sleep at the Wheel, recorded at the Alliance Wagon Yard in Austin, Texas. So let's go now to Ray Wylie Hubbard and the Alliance Wagon Yard in Austin, Texas, sometime back in January.
That was really good.
All right, we can do another one. Let's do another.
How was that?
Yet, does he have to say the whole thing?
I don't
All right,
know.
so you ready to go one more time?
Say welcome to the show.
Now, why can't I say hi? Welcome to the show, and yeah, okay. Now let's go now to the Alliance Wagon Yard in Austin, Texas, for Ray Wylie Hubbard and Sleep at the Wheel. Okay,
I'll just try one.
that's
Start
simple.
it off.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Hi, and welcome to the show. And let's go now to the Alliance Wagon Yard in Austin, Texas, for Ray Wylie Hubbard and the Cowboy Twinkies and Sleep at the Wheel. Boy, that was simple.
Says it. What else can you say?
Everything else.
You got most of them?
Like Dick Clark.
I want to do this. Right there,
Now
Mike.
we're going to get into an ad-lib situation. All right, so let me set this up, and then we'll be with it for just about a minute.
You want to do the, let's go to the Jerry Jeff Walker thing in McFarland Auditorium first?
You're set. Okay.
All right, let's go now to McFarland Auditorium in Dallas, Texas, for Jerry Jeff Walker and the Lost Gonzo Band.
Let's do one more of those. Let's take before Christmas.
All right. We rolling?
And smile a little bit at the end.
Okay.
Try and smile.
Okay, they're all set.
No, it's hard at this point.
All right, let's go now to McFarland Auditorium in Dallas, Texas. And this was filmed by the Miracle of Videotape back in December for Mr. Jerry Jeff Walker and the Lost Gonzo Band.
Yeah, that worked out really nice. Okay, now let's see. I'm going to set this up, and we'll be with it in a moment.
I love this key ice house lodged down the hill. It's just a little.
The Ice House. Oh, yeah.
A little LFD. This is just going to be an ad-lib session.
Let me tell you, Willie.
Everybody quiet?
Oh, darling. Oh, I'm sorry. Mama, what's going on?
Yes, sex quiet. It being done.
Sorry. Well, Willie, we've played here at this small club, and we've also played concerts, and there's a lot of difference.
Yeah, that's okay. Did y'all get that one? Okay, I'm ready whenever y'all are.
What are we supposed to do?
I don't know. I'm just going to ask you about
You better send somebody over there real quick just to make doubly sure.
where.
I think they got tape rolling, but somehow or another, I guess a microphone. Somebody's running it, take them about 30 seconds.
Thumping ones?
You have played a lot of
Okay.
concerts, haven't
Excuse me.
you?
I played yes, I played one this morning.
Okay, no, I
Played a lot of- Wish you had a good time here.
Thank you. This small club. Really, I can't see. Well, okay. Just let me go ahead and do something. Are we rolling?
Keeps rolling, whatever you want to do. Let's leave it on.
Well, keep
Ray,
going.
you've played, all different sizes of clubs, and do you feel like you get a different feeling when you're playing a small club? And
You
when
get a
you
lot looser.
You feel like you're closer to the audience, and or that it's just like working in maybe a motel room or something when you work in a small club.
You get well, like concerts. You've done concerts, and all of a sudden they go, "Here you are." You get out there and you do 45 minutes. That's your show. And you're responsible to put on a show. But you can play a small club in a bar, and you can be loose because the audience is kind of feeling good. You don't have that much pressure on you to perform.
Yeah, and plus it's, don't you think it's easier whenever there's, say, 200 people there? It's easier to get 200 people into what you're doing than it is to get 2,000 people when 1,800 are sitting behind the other 200. And the further back you go, the further away you are from the action. So naturally, the harder it is to keep concentrating on what's going on the stage. And Mama pulls Daddy by the elbow, and there's talking about a bill that's coming due, and he's trying to watch this girl dance over here all at the same time. So a lot of times they lose the show on the stage.
You lose that in a bar or in a club too, because you have people ordering drinks and waitresses running around. But for us, it's a good place to play. We get close. There's also concerts that you can get everybody in there. That you can get all those 1,800 people with you.
The ultimate is when you can get everybody, 18,000, and everybody thinking the same way and on the same wavelength at the same time.
People on the last row are right there with people on the front row.
Yeah, pushing the one on the front row. That's what you really got.
And it works out.
Yeah.
There's
The small clubs are definitely, I feel like, it's easier to get the feeling in a smaller club. It takes a lot more.
Well, you've done big concerts. You've had some big
Well,
things going on. You've been up there playing for 35,000 people, and it's a good feeling to get because you can get everybody out there.
Yeah, it is. Well, usually, when for instance, the picnics, those people are hot to trot when you get there. When you walk on the stage, they're rolling, so you got to catch up with them to begin with. Yeah, their energy has already started, so you got to catch them. And once you get where they're at, and then build together, then you really got an ending.
Oh, it's like at a club. Your first set, like here with us, your first set, you kind of, if you're going into a place new, you kind of go in there and kind of take it easy and kind of, feel it out and see what they want to hear, whether it's country or rock, whether they want to dance or listen. About the second or third set, you start cranking it on a little bit and get everybody into what you're doing because they kind of know you a little bit.
Yeah, a lot of times you start out working a job, like remember the old Sunday matinees when everybody's all hungover from Saturday night. You got to go in at 1 o'clock in the afternoon and start playing for these 4 couples over here who either couldn't get home last night or else checked in close to the joint where they could be there at opening time and try to get well. So they're back over there. They don't really feel like dancing and getting with the program, but still it's time to play music.
Yeah, you have to do your show.
If you can sell those 4 people,
then you got it made.
Then you got it.
For sure, because anytime you have to play that first set, if you don't feel like it, even if you're hungover, you get up there, you just got to try to do the best you can. Make everybody kind of feel
Just a matter of acting like everything's all right until it gets all right.
Oh, last night I got to tell you, it's weird. I was turning the cameras up. This is going to be a weird story.
Or turn them up.
They
seen a commercial.
We went up. We were playing this place, and we had a fiddle player sitting in with us. And so we're up on stage, and we've done 2 songs. And he asked for a beer from the bar. The guy brought in this beer and said that'd be 75 cents. And the guy said, well, okay. Pulled out his dollar and had to pay him right there on stage. So that kind of, I really had sex. It really made me mad. usually they'll run a tab. So
Just he wanted his money. Was it a man waiter?
yeah, they.
Now you little girls, they'll let you go. They'll let you slide for a drink or two.
So we got
It's in
really,
men.
so we started all ordering beers and pulling out the biggest thing we had, 20, paying for it, getting our change and ordering another one, just to hack them off. And the whole thing was is that it's just one of those places that it didn't feel good from the people that you
Well,
were
yeah.
working for.
Well, that's
but
another
the
thing.
audience was working.
That's another
The audience
point too.
telling them what we were doing.
If you've got the management behind you and want you there and know what
Yeah.
you're there for and like your music, if they're there to enjoy the entertainment too, and as well as making money, then you got a better chance of everybody having a good time.
Yeah. A lot of times you get people in there that are in it for the jack. They don't care about a musician at all getting up there. It's just go up there, play, sell beer, make money. That's
But if
it.
the management and the band and the audience can all reach a meeting with the minds, you can have one hell of an evening of
Oh
entertainment.
yeah. You can do it. You can get your audience. The people understand what you're
I'm
doing.
tired of talking, ain't you?
Pretty much.
It's really nice.
Small clubs are different.
Small clubs are different. I think you find that a smaller club is actually not as large as one of the bigger clubs that you might run into.
What's the matter with sleeping at the wheel?
The end.
Oh, sleep at the wheel? Sleep. Oh, okay. Well, let's go now to Asleep at the Wheel in Alliance Wagon Yard in Austin, Texas.
It's a good show.
They were there the same night you were there, right? This was in January,
Back before.
back before the war.
Yeah.
Maybe during the war. Here they are.
And a close for the whole show.
Thanks for watching.
You all had a good time?
Yeah, what about is there any way I can say thanks for watching next week, blah, 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 and then take it out that way?
We don't know who next one's is, but stay tuned for next month's Lone Star Cross Country Music Hour and more fine Texas music.
Are we rolling?
Tape's still rolling? Okay. Okay.
Well, that's the show for this week, or for this month. Be back with us next month for the Lone Star Cross Country Music Hour. Be looking forward to visiting with you again. Right, Ray?
Yeah. Sorry.
No, I thought that was great.
The camera wasn't framed.
All right.
Okay, ready again?
Well, that's this month's Lone Star Cross Country Music Hour. Be back with us again next month for another show. Fine country artists we know you'll enjoy. Okay, see you later.
Take care.
That was fine.
You said that, I felt like I was leaving.
Okay, that's it for that.
Why aren't you going somewhere?
Set up for the other thing.
Really quiet.
Or is it
We'll do
close?
much like you started since you're old pro at this.
Oh, yeah.
I want to see
Grab my
that.
cable and kind of pull it like that. Well, like that.
Just watch. You just watch.
They're all set, tape is rolling.
Hi. Oh, hi.
And
Hi. Takes
And
care of all three places.
the thing that would work out well too is to say I've got Sammy and Nod and she does her little thing and Kenneth. Because it is a wide shot, you can't see.
Are we still rolling?
Tape's rolling. In black.
Hi, I'm Willie Nelson. I'd like for you to tune in for this month's Lone Star Cross Country Music Hour, which features myself, Sammy Smith, Mr. Kenneth Threadgill, at the Alliance Wagon Yard in Austin, Texas. So we'll see you then.
Mike, we're picking up shotgun right over the post.
Got it now?
Yeah, if you just sing softly.
Right there.
And are you able to get the line sign in your shot? Okay. You ready?
Anytime.
Hi, I'm Willie Nelson, and I'd like for you to tune in for this month's Lone Star Cross Country Music Hour, coming to you from the Alliance Wagon Yard with myself, Sammy Smith, Kenneth Threadgill, and we'll see y'all then.
One more time.
I forgot to record it in stereo, and the technical people are going to get pissed off when I put it in there.
When you get through, we'll all pass out on the table this
Huh?
time. When you get through this time, we'll all pass out
All
on
right,
the table.
same thing. Hi. I passed out quicker. Hi, I'm Willie Nelson. I'd like you to stay tuned for the not stay tuned.
1, 2,
I'd like
3,
for
4,
you to
12.
read.
You want me to do it for you,
Will
Will?
you run it through one time
Okay.
for us?
Now watch this, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna do it. Tape rolling.
Take your.
Hi, I'm Sammy Smith, and I'd like you to tune in for this month's Lone Star Cross Country Music Hour, which features Willie Nelson, Kenneth Threadgill, and myself. It's recorded in stereo at the Alliance Wagon Yard in Austin, Texas. We'll see y'all then.
No.
That's the way you do it, Will.
Oh. Well, I know it's that easy.
Just sing. Okay, hold on. Let me see.
I didn't know you could read.
I can give you this.
Did you? You know girls
I
can
haven't
read.
told you everything I can do, Will.
That's the reason they're smarter than we are.
Did we get a keeper on Willie? You asked him, did I get a keeper on Willie?
Did we get a keeper on Willie? No. On Willie.
You want to try again?
Okay.
Sure, last chance.
Who's doing it this time? Who you got the camera
Your
on?
choice.
Oh, okay. You got the camera on Sammy? Or you already got Sammy's?
No, we didn't get Sandy's. Let's do Sandy's.
Okay, go ahead.
That was just to show you how. All right, okay. Hi, I'm Sammy Smith, and I'd like you to tune in for this month's Lone Star Cross Country Music Hour, which features Willie Nelson, Kenneth Threadgill, and myself. It's recorded in stereo at the Alliance Wagon Yard in Austin, Texas. We'll see y'all then. Wasn't that easy? Yeah. Just twice. Take it from me.
Okay.
You can't get
Let
it
me
from
try
that.
it. Okay,
Go
now I
ahead.
got it. Now I got it.
Okay.
Could you get closer to Willie?
You bet.
Hi.
Far off.
I'll pull up a rollaway and watch this month's cross country
Yes,
music
indeed.
hour. It's going to be
Prop
a red
your
letter day
feet
in
up and
television,
watch 'em
folks.
go.
Is that in there?
Yeah, this chair's poking me in the back, but it's from here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cheers. We roll?
I hope so.
Is it my time?
Whenever we're in, it's my time.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Willie Nelson. I'd like you to tune in for this month's Lone Star Cross. Wait a minute, let me look at the camera. Actually, you're not supposed to look at that
Oh,
card.
I'm
You
sorry.
was looking at the card.
I was. I didn't mean to.
Hi, I'm Willie Nelson. I'd like for you to tune in for this month's cross country. See, if you look at the card, you won't forget cross Lone Star. That's the reason you look at the card. Hello. I'm Willie Nelson. I'd like for you to tune in for this month's Lone Star Cross Country Music Hour, featuring myself, Sammy Smith, Mr. Kenneth Threadgill, recorded in stereo at the Alliance Wagon Yard in Austin, Texas. We'll see you then. Oh,
That was wonderful.
thank you.
It's all right.
Good.
And do we need one more with Sammy sitting closer? Do we need one more with Sammy sitting closer?
Yes.
Can't get any closer.
Oh, no, no.
Oh. Well, I'm willing to go along with whatever y'all want me to do.
That's quite.
I've got a friend out there in the bus trying to help me out all the time.
Thank you. You can have you smile, too.
Laugh out loud.
Well, we've got to turn this chair over.
Okay.
This will be Sam's hand.
Again?
Yes, one more time.
Hi, I'm Sammy Smith, and I'd like you to tune in for this month's Lone Star Cross Country Music Hour, which features Willie Nelson, myself, Kenneth Threadgill, and it's recorded in stereo live from the Alliance Wagon Yard in Austin, Texas. And we'll see y'all then.
It's a good job. Good job. You set up for Kenneth now?
Okay, what's next?
Kenneth, same thing?
Got shotgun in a mind.
Hi, folks. I'm Kenneth Threadgill. I'd like you to tune in on this month's Lone Star Cross Country Music Hour, which features Willie Nelson, Sammy Smith, and yours truly, Kenneth Threadgill. Recording stereo at the Alliance Wagon Yard in Austin, Texas. See y'all then.
Let's do it again. I got the microphone.
Hello there, I'm Kenneth Threadgill, and I'd like you to tune in on this month's Lone Star Cross Country Music Hour, which features Willie Nelson, Sammy Smith, and yours truly, Kenneth Threadgill. Recording stereo at the Alliance Wagon Yard in Austin, Texas. See y'all then.
Good.
Okay, so that's promos. The one other thing that
Hi, I'm Willie Nelson. This is Sammy Smith, Mr. Kenneth Threadgill. I'd like to invite you to tune in for this month's Lone Star Cross Country Music Hour, featuring Sammy Smith, Kenneth Threadgill, and myself, in the Alliance Wagon Yard, Austin, Texas.
You're right.
How am I doing so?
You're just doing great.
And the gentleman over here has something he'd like to say too.
I do. Why don't you be me and I'll be you?
Is
And
that-
Ken can be both of us. Never mind.
Where were we? How was that going? Up until. Do you want me to say I'm Willie Nelson and you're Sammy Smith? Or do you want to say you're Sammy Smith and I'm Willie Nelson? Which one?
Either that or I can say I'm Willie Nelson and
I'll
you're
say
Sammy
I'm Kenneth
Smith.
Threadgill and this is Willie Nelson.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay. That ought to confuse him for a while.
Who's the somebody standing with
Guy come in and called him. It's going to be hard to stretch a 10-second promo into a minute, but if it's necessary.
And if you're not really particular about the quality of the material, we can do it.
Well, I'm just looking for something that actually, it starts out, I would like you to tune into this month's Lone Star Cross Country Music Hour. Something that I can use that introduces you, a few words in between, which would actually go over the top of 10, 15 seconds of music that I pulled from your set. Sammy Smith, but leave a little.
We're rolling.
Quiet, please, all the way around.
Hello and welcome to this month's Lone Star Cross Country Music Hour featuring myself, Sammy Smith, Mr. Kenneth Threadgill, recorded live and in stereo at the Alliance Wagon Yard in Austin, Texas. First, let's go to the Alliance Wagon Yard for Mr. Kenneth Threadgill and his fine group.
Thank you, folks. We haven't been around but 45 years around here, but we're learning.
And you want to go right to Kenneth's program then?
We'll go right into Kenneth's program, and right into some of yours,
And then-
pick up in the conversation. The other thing that might be good.
In other words, music's
one of
going to
the-
follow what we said. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, when I say let's go to the Alliance Wagon Yard.
In other words, y'all will put this in right ahead of ours.
Then, yeah, right. Then that's when
Well, I didn't understand that.
it'd be just the same thing as walking on the stage and introducing. You
Yeah.
want to do it a little later. Do the
Yeah,
show
just a
and
little more
then-
casually.
One other thing that might be good
Slip
to slip
in we haven't done yet is, why don't you pull up a few beers, sit down, and turn the TV set, make yourself at home. You have a good show. Sorry. All right.
Hi, welcome to this month's show, Lone Lone Star Cross Country Music Hour. And this month coming to you from the Alliance Wagon Yard in Austin, Texas, with Sammy Smith, Mr. Kenneth Threadgill, and myself. I'd like to invite you to pull the cap on the Lone Star and sit back and enjoy the next hour. Let's go now to the Alliance Wagon Yard and Mr. Kenneth Threadgill.
Thank you, folks. Well, as they said, I'm Kenneth Threadgill. I've been around Austin about 45 years. Kind of like music for some reason or another. I believe you'll like the group we've got together right now.
That was good. Okay, then our next break is in between Kenneth's set and Sammy's set.
Sammy. All right. And then let's go back.
And so then you could almost start with Kenneth, maybe,
Saying something about folks we're going to turn the bandstand over to another group, something like that.
and then turn it over to
Sammy
somebody else.
Smith.
to say
Kenneth could
something.
introduce Sammy.
Yeah, that'd be
over
good.
there.
If you introduce Sammy, Sammy says something of some sort, and then you come on to your scene.
Yeah, we need it quiet.
Folks, you know the old clock on the wall finally says the time has run out. Time for us to get off the bandstand and introduce our next artist, Sammy Smith, and her group. I believe you'll enjoy them.
Thank you very much, and I'll go first if you'll come sing with me.
All right.
And then in between Sammy over to Willie.
Your place then.
Out 6416 North Lamar, they called it Dallas Highway then. I changed addresses about 7 times. Never did have to move. Had to reroute the thing.
You changed your address and you
Box
never moved?
512 and then 262B, Fiskville Road, Georgetown Road, Dallas Highway, now it's North Lamar.
Now it's in the city now.
Yeah, and I never had to move. Still in the same place.
How long have you been?
Well, I stayed there 40 years, and I shut the doors, and I said,
Well, I for one, and I know the people watching would like to know the story of Kenneth Threadgill and how you started in the music business.
well, it was really interesting. Of course, I've loved music all my life, and I've worked around theaters and things like that. And my first remembrance in music was I was singing in church. My father was a Nazarene minister.
I heard that.
And he was preaching in 1898, and I was born in 1909. He's still after it. And he stayed with us till 61, before he left us. He's 90 years old then. But I was raised up in church, and as a little feller, I learned to sing in church. I loved to sing. I was big enough to hold a book. Except I couldn't read it. I probably had it upside down. because I knew the songs anyway.
Well,
And that is really the substance of it. Well, my first getting out in public and singing was, we used to go to parties, you know, everybody having a good time. There was no money in it. And we didn't have a tavern in those days, speakeasy. Somebody's back room, you might buy a bottle of home brew if you wanted one. But we kids just get out and dance.
house dances.
Yeah, crank these old phonographs up with a hand this way. I never will forget the first song that I ever learned to dance to was Bully of the Town. I don't know who was singing it.
There's a bully in the town.
The old Bully of the Town. I never will forget that thing. But I got to working around theaters, taking up tickets and ushering and that kind of stuff. In 1928, well, it was long about 27 when Al Jolson came out with Singing Fool. Yeah, that was the first musical comedy that I ever heard that was a talkie, in other words. Everything had been silent pictures up to that time. You had music background, but everything was writing on the screen, like you see on TV late at night now. But anyway, I liked Al Jolson. Thought he'd still like his music. But I was taking up tickets to Low State Theater in 1928, and Jimmy Rogers appeared there in person. And it was just something, I'd heard him on record, and I'd seen him a time or two in a Ringling Brothers Barn and Bailey Circus. But he's so far away from me, you know, he couldn't form any opinion of it. But I met him there and got to talk to him. You might say, see what made him tick.
Right.
And he made an everlasting impression upon me. And while he was singing the yodeling song, kind of under my breath like, I was yodeling along with you know.
Had you yodeled any before then?
No, I just knew I had a break in my voice. I think everybody got a crack in their voice, and I just developed that. But no kidding, I just kind of yodeled on. I said, I can do that. So I started singing his songs. Well, you might say so. I've made a darn good living ever since yodeling.
Well, you sure done a good job at it.
And I enjoy it. I really do. I love to be with the kids. I love to be out with them.
You've helped a lot of people, and a lot of people you know in this business. A lot of people have come through Austin, Texas in the last 40, 50 years since you've been here. Miss Janice Joplin was one. Would you tell us a story of how you met Janice?
Well, the first time I ever saw Janice, Julie Paul was working with us then, and she later married Chuck Joyce, and then both of them were members of my band. But Julie was riding down 19th Street, it was back in 1962, and she saw three kids walking up the street. One fella had a banjo on his back, and a girl carrying an auto harp, and another guy had a sack or something. She didn't know what it was. It turned out to be a bunch of harmonicas. So she stopped him and said, "Where y'all going? To play music somewhere?" I said, "No, we've been over here at the park playing." I said, "Well, how about going with me? I've got a place we can go and have some good times, you know." Well, next thing I knew, Julie had brought him out to my place. And they got around this wagon. Well, this was Pal St. John, his harmonica sack, Lanny Wiggins with his banjo, and she is just learning to play this harp, this auto harp. She hadn't started picking a guitar then. And first song I ever heard her sing was Silver Threads and Golden Needles. She's singing bluegrass in a high, shrill voice. And that five-string banjo was nicely drowning out Pal St. John on his harmonica. So I went and got him a microphone and an amplifier. I said, "You play into this and then let them go." And that's how she got started. And her first, well, she wrote this in Playboy magazine in 1970, August issue. And she said, "My first remuneration singing was at Mr. Threadgill's bar in Austin, Texas, on the outskirts of Austin, Texas. And it was 2 bottles of Lone Star beer." That's no kidding. She wrote that up in Playboy magazine. I still got a copy of it.
You ever remember meeting, I'm sure you met him probably several times, Bob Wills?
I've just seen him, you know, but I've never did personally get acquainted with him. I knew Tommy Duncan was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His music had a great influence on all the things that we're all doing now.
Yeah, he's the one that started, I call well, country swing, you know. He's the one that come out with it. I used to like Milton Brown, you know. They were partners up in Oklahoma. And I don't know whether it fell out or the state wasn't big enough for both of them or what, but they flipped a coin to see which one would come to Texas. And it was Milton Brown. I used to love to hear him sing. And he got killed.
He got killed. My Mary.
My Mary.
Do you do that song?
I used to. I don't do it now. I haven't done it in a long time.
You are one, or Sammy ought to bring that song back. It's a good song.
It's a good one.
Bring it back. I don't know if we can bring it back or not, or put it further back where it was.
Well, it don't make any difference. I'll tell you what. You can come out with some of those old ones. I done found that out. And they're just as good as these new ones, or better.
Well, I think so.
I found out this, that anything that would go over back 50 years ago will go over now, if you handle it right.
People haven't changed. Their likes and dislikes haven't changed.
And every now and then I'll come up with some of this stuff, but to me it's old hat. But I don't know. The kid is brand new, you know what I mean?
Right.
And you don't have to do
songs that you and I've sang all our lives, they haven't heard yet. And
that's
so
right.
They're brand new songs to
you sing a few of them on stage, and you got another hit.
That's what's so important about people like Mr. Threadgill and Sal. If it weren't for you guys, the kids probably never would hear.
Well, I really do believe that somebody is supposed to bring these songs along and keep them alive.
Well, I've enjoyed it. I don't
I
mind
have
telling.
too. I enjoy singing the old songs, and I like the new ones too. But it'll be a long time before the new ones can ever, have the same place in my mind as the old ones.
Sure.
Any time I've gone out on a job somewhere, and maybe we'd have 50, 60 miles to come home, you know, everybody'd be sluggish, sleepy, except the driver. And just more or less keep myself awake, I'd start singing some old song, and every word would come to me. And I'd look around, and every one of them in the car was just still as mice, but they were wide awake listening. And then when I'd get through singing it, they said, "Where'd you get that?" And probably was 40 years old. And it's some beautiful songs.
They really are. They really are. Sammy, let me ask you a question. What do you, I'm sure you've been asked a few times in the last few years about what some people have started calling progressive country music, or whatever they call it. Of course, I'm not in favor of labels myself, because I think it's all either music. It's either
music or not music.
Not music. It's either depends on the definition of music. My grandmother told me is anything that's pleasing to the ear, and I still believe that's true. But I'm sure you've had a lot of questions asked you about what do you think country music is, or where do you think country music is going?
It's really funny because at least 15 years ago, and a lot of other people know that you've influenced me a lot. But what people are calling progressive country is what I was listening to you do 15 years ago. I don't see that you're doing anything any different than you were. I think maybe we were speaking of the kids and how they come around to find some of the older songs. That's, in essence, is what's happening now, I think. People are beginning to recognize and appreciate now what you've been doing for 15 years and what you've been doing for 40 years. And a major part of the reason that I'm here is because I heard you 15 years ago, or I probably wouldn't have become as interested as I do.
Were you mad at me about it?
Well, I get a little irritated sometimes, but I've learned to handle it.
Well, Mike, what do you think we ought to do from here? We've had some... You think you got enough?
We could make up.
I thought that was great. That was really good. I really do believe people enjoy hearing that. what you think about what's going on.
Yeah.
Would you like me to ask you the question about what you think about the music situation today? And
Well, I've been asked about it a whole lot of times.
let me ask Kenneth a question.
Then I want to ask you one.
All right.
Fair's fair.
Okay. I wanted to ask Kenneth basically the same question I asked Sammy. What do you think of the music situation now and in relation to where it was and where it's going?
Well, of course, I've always liked what we commonly call country music. Well, I can remember they used to call it mountain music or hillbilly music and various things. And then during the wartime, World War II time, they came in with this bebop, we call it then, and it created a new idea of music. Everybody thought the country was gone, But my idea was it would come back. Well, everything will make a slight change in its way of producing it. Just like, for instance, the songs I sing that are old, I sing them faster, that is, they're 4/4 beat. I sing them faster than they were written then, but I can do more with them. And on the other hand, the songs that they used to sing in, say, waltz tempo, they were too fast. And so I've slowed them down, and I'll sing the same old song in waltz time, and you get up around Kerrville and that area where they love to waltz, and you stay there all night. It's all right with him, because that's what
They'll waltz ever since.
they do with it. And it's amazing how people in certain areas love to waltz. We love to find them.
Yeah, that's another good.
But the waltz is here to stay, because somebody's going to waltz. All right, somebody's going to like rock and roll. And there's somebody, it just happens to be more of us right now, who like country and western music. Now, country may change, but it'll still be country music. To me, country music is well, instead of just being a bunch of stomps and beats and thrills and what have you, to me it's telling a story. It's a ballad. It's the way you handle it, it's still a ballad. You're telling a story. Well, that to me is, well, music. Call it country, whatever you want to. But it's there. And it'll be there from now on.
Great.
Mr. Kenneth Threadgill said that.
I'd like to know how you feel about it.
How I feel about what?
The music that's popular now, that's the new music, I guess a lot of people are calling it, that I don't think is really...
Well, I find myself doing, like you say, the same thing that I've been doing for ever since I can remember, the same songs. I may dress a little different, look a little different than what I did 20 or 30 years ago, but basically I'm doing the same thing, singing the same songs. I think we've all worked and sang to the parents of the children that we're singing to now.
Yeah, that's right.
And they like the same things that we like. Their children like the same things. Their children's children are still going to like the same thing. I don't think music has changed that much. I think it's gotten better in the fact that there are more of us doing it now. Everybody's involved in a mutual chorus now to keep country music moving, which it was going to move whether it was going to move anyway. But
Maybe technically things are different.
Well, I remember when Hank Williams came out with Cold, Cold Heart. Of course, he made a hit. He was just a natural born hit, which a lot of his songs were. But just to illustrate the point of that particular song, went to everywhere. It went to pop music, went to bebop music, and it was still Cold, Cold Heart. So what you do to it, it's there.
another factor too is there's a lot of people, influential people, who, for instance, a good friend of all of us is Coach Darrell Royal, who's here now. A lot of articles you pick up and read where you see where Coach Darrell Royal likes country music. He's liked country music all the time. It's just that they've just noticed that he started, that he likes country music. And if he were sitting over here at the table, he'd tell you the same thing, because he's been coming to the show, country music shows here in Austin ever since he's been in Austin. And at one time they decided to start finding out what Darrell Royal liked, and they found out that he liked country music. And a lot of people, influential people, are liking country music and have been liking it a long time, and so they start associating so-called big names with country music, and then the masses start thinking, well, if so-and-so likes it, well, at least I can listen to it and see whether I like it or not. And once people listen to country music, they're hooked. There's no hope for them, really. They're like the rest of us.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of songs that, well, by the same token, that, like I said a while ago, the pop music field has taken quite a few, like that Cold Cold Heart I was talking about, and converted into their music. Well, we're taking quite a bit of the other long hair of pop music and converted it into country. Right. And just to try it out, every once in a while we'll be playing a dance job, and just for the heck of it, I've sung Mona Lisa, and you'd be surprised. And it's as country as they get. I introduced it as Hank King Cole.
There was. I can remember when long hair music was symphonic music. Can't you? Now they.
Yes,
excuse
they do.
me. Go right ahead.
No, go ahead. You go first.
I would never.
Okay, I'll go ahead.
I would never interrupt while I want to drink beer.
I want to drink beer. A lot of it has to do with where and how you were raised, because I know that a lot of the rock artists and rock musicians, their music is just as real to them. And yet when they take a song that's been written country or sung country, it's only the mood and the attitude of the song that's changed. The song itself remains. So it all breaks down to how you feel about it and how you feel about it, and the way you can convey it to other people.
I never will forget one time I heard Ivor Joe Hunter playing the piano and singing. He sang everything that I ever heard him sing slow. And he was singing the most beautiful song and putting more feeling in it. And yet I knew there was something about the cockeyed song that was familiar to me. And he was singing that thing, and it was real high, you know. And I was sitting over, and when he got through with it, I realized it was another word to Cold Cold Heart. And I'm sorry if you're my friend. Mm-hmm. And he was singing it, and it took me a week or two to realize that it was just another Hank Williams number. Hank wrote it himself.
Just another melody that
Hank
wrote some more lyrics to it.
That's right. And Ivor Joe Hunter got a hold of it and made it into a beautiful, soft song. Beautiful thing.
A lot of the old country songs, the country songs, like Cold Cold Heart and songs like that, are the standards now. Mm-hmm. Whereas in the past generation, the Stardust, Harbor Lights, these songs, they were the standards. Okay. And in the next generation, there'll be some more standards. But fortunately,
just like St. Louis Blues, it'll be here from now on.
Right. It'll never die. It'll never grow old.
And I put it to the tune of Honky Tonk, and I guess I'm the only one that ever did that. But
jazz it up a little bit.
Not just start to let the lead man kick off with Honky Tonk, and we worked on it a while.
It fits.
But I just started fitting the blues that Gene Austin used to sing back in 1928. They just fit in there. And you can dance it. It's ideal for dancing. It's good to listen to. Well, they said Honky Tonk didn't have any words. Well, I put something to it. I didn't write them. I just told them. But it worked, didn't it? But it's fun, you know, to put something like that together, because you always get noticed. You know, so where in the devil did you get that, you know? Come to find out it's just somebody else had it all the time. No, music is a very odd thing. You talk about where people were raised and what they're raised on. It's a joking, kind of old-fashioned joke, but it illustrates the point. Used to have these old organs, you know, they had to have somebody pump on them while they played them, you know. Well, they had this organ out here in the church, you know. Old country organist played it the same one every time. He'd start off with old rugged cross. This kid down there pumping it for him, you know. And then he'd sing Jesus Lover of My Soul, you know, same thing. Well, they had a visiting organist there one day. He said, ladies and gentlemen, he said, the first number I want to play is Near My God to Thee or something else. You know, the kids said, shh, no, we don't ever play that at first. He said, we always play Old Rugged Cross. He says, young man, I'm playing this organ. I'm going to play what I want to play. He said, well, you can go ahead and play if you want to, but I'm still going to pump the Old Rugged Cross. Go ahead and change it.
I'm gonna pump the Old Rugged Cross. You say whatever you want to say.
You just play what you want to, but I'm gonna pump the Old Rugged Cross. Well, that illustrates it pretty good. The little kid raised on, that's what he wants.
Okay. I guess that's it. Thank you all. Now what, Mike?
I think we got it.
Do what?
You think it?
Just give it.
Forget it. Oh, they say. Do you think it might be possible tonight for the three to sing one song, or one or two songs together? Get into the yodel a little bit or something?
It's pretty hard to say that.
Well, suppose Sam and I come and did on sing with your group. Maybe one song. Oh, you're not playing it. Just Sam and me playing that? Nope.
Let's sing a song first. You sing with me. I